Hello everybody and welcome to Friday's Jigsaw Session. So over the past couple of weeks we've followed our jigsaw theme of having goals and having dreams, mainly thinking about ourselves, so the goals that we want to achieve. So today we are going to be thinking about goals, but goals of things that are bigger than ourselves. So we're not thinking about goals for ourselves, things that are bigger than us. So we are going to think about global issues. So what I want you to have a think about is, what does the word global mean to you? If you hear the word global, you might think of a globe that I've got on the screen. But pause the video and have a think, what does global mean? Okay, so hopefully you've come to the same conclusion. So global means all over the world. People from different countries, people that speak different languages. So anybody from all over the world. And so we're going to be thinking about global issues today and thinking about dreams to do with those things. So today we're going to look at people worldwide who may be suffering or having a difficult time for lots of different reasons. So lots of people have difficult times for different reasons. We're currently having difficult times because of the situation with us being at home. But also there are loads of different reasons why people might be deemed to be suffering. So what I want you to do is have a think. So what conditions or problems might people worldwide either have themselves or be dealing with, that may be causing them to have a difficult time or to suffer? Thinking about the definition of suffering. What I want you to do is pause the video and create a mind map of as many different things as you can think of. Think big things. Think small things, so small things that might affect individual people, or big things that might affect a whole country or a whole community. Especially link this to our geography work that we've been doing about extreme weathers and things like that. Conditions that those things cause might cause people that live in different places to suffer or have a difficult time. So give yourself 1 or 2 minutes to do a fast mind map of as many things as you can think of. So pause the video and then come back when you're ready. Okay, so hopefully you've got a few different things to think about. Now, have a look at these pictures above. So on the screen, the pictures that are along the top. In each of the pictures, somebody is suffering or they're having a difficult time for lots of different reasons. So we've got some flooding here. We've got some buildings that have collapsed. We've got somebody who's got a disability, and we've done a lot of work on disabilities. So there's lots of different people that are having a hard time or they're suffering because of either an environmental condition or something that's happening, or something that is more personal to them. So what I want you to do is have a think about how these pictures make you feel. Everybody's having a difficult time or they're in a difficult situation for a different reason. And then just complete this sentence underneath your mind map. So just have a pause and look at those videos. The pictures, and how does that make you feel? So when I see people in the world who are living in difficult conditions or suffering, I feel. Now try not to just say sad. Try to explain why you feel how you feel. So pause the video to give yourself a bit of a chance to do that. Okay. So, the first task I want you to do is to choose one of the pictures. So you can choose any one you want, whichever one speaks to you the most, and answer the following 6 questions about it. So they're really simple questions. So what does your picture show? So that it's really clear which picture you've chosen. Where might have been taken? So think about the countries. So if we're thinking about this picture here, what countries would have been affected? What natural disaster would have caused this? And we've learned about different extreme weathers and things, or you might want to look it up to give you an idea. What might the difficulty, the child or person or the people that live in this situation, what might that difficulty be? So if we're thinking about this one with flooding, if your house is flooded, what difficulties might you have to overcome? What might be the dream of the person or people in the picture, or the people that would live in the picture? So for example, the building ones where there aren't any people. What might help their situation, and what feelings do you feel when you consider the situation of the people in that picture. Okay, think really carefully about what might help that situation, what might their dreams and goals be for the situation they're in. So pause the video and have a go at answering those 6 questions for just one of the pictures, and really think about your answers. Okay, so the final thing, so your main task today, is to come up with a poem. Now, we've done some poetry writing in school, and we've done lots of different types of poems, so hopefully it should be easy for you to get to grips with. Now, the only condition is that your poem has to be called My Dream for the World. And in your poem, I want you to think about your dreams and your goals that you might have for the entire world to make it a better place. So it might be about some of the difficulties that we are experiencing now, or that are going on in the world now that you've seen about on the news, so the very recent things. Or it might be global issues that you know have been around for years, so things like poverty, certain countries not having enough food or water. So it can be current situations that are in the news right now, and also try and include some things that are global issues that have been ongoing for years. It is completely up to you how long or how short your poem is, what type of poem it is, whether it rhymes or whether it doesn't. There's not really any rules. As long as it is thinking about what you want to happen to make the world a better place. And it's a bit on the lines of when we looked at Martin Luther King, and he did his speech about his dreams, about making the world a better place for racial segregation and things like that. But this is more about global difficulties that are around today. You might want to include some of these things. So there's a poetry toolbox to give you some ideas of some things that you can put into enhance to really make your poem better and more powerful. But like I said, it can be as long or as short as you want, as long as you are expressing what you would like the world to be like someday. And don't forget to send a picture and email it to us so that we can see your amazing work. You can decorate it, you can draw pictures around it afterwards to really make it stand out. So good luck and get your creative brains going.